Live on WPRI 12 and on WPRI.com. This is Eyewitness News This Morning. Coverage you can count on.
Tracking the storm and its aftermath now. We have team coverage for you this morning. The snowfall is behind us. The wind chill will be biting today, though. If you still have cleanup to do, you will want to protect your skin. Plus, a full list of cancellations this morning. You'll find those at the bottom of your screen throughout the hour and at WPRI.com. First, though, at 8 o'clock, we are in a pinpoint weather alert. Heavy snowfall making road conditions slick all across southeastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island this weekend. In the capital city, you can see plow drivers out doing what they could to keep up with the falling snow yesterday. Cleanup crews seen in Warwick as well. Snowblowers there, but it was blowing on its own in all the wind yesterday. You probably saw that around your house as well. Right now, the cleanup does continue this morning. Here's a live look right now. Jefferson Boulevard in Warwick and 95. We've seen light traffic out there. Certainly nothing to worry about on a Sunday. But those temperatures will be our big challenge. We have team coverage for you this morning. Eyewitness News reporter Julianne Pixoto live with Breaking News 1, checking out road conditions and the cleanup efforts. First, though, the very latest on the storm and the cold today from meteorologist Pete Mangione. Hi, Pete.
That's right, Brian. Good morning. If you're heading out to do some errands this morning or maybe heading out to church, definitely bundle up because those wind chills right around zero. We'll discuss that in just a minute. First, a look back at what happened yesterday. TF Green, 10.7 inches of snow, setting a record. Providence, almost 10. Warren, 11 inches. Middletown made it up to 14. Tiverton, 11, and Cranston at 12 inches. And this is the type of situation where you may get two very different snow totals in the same town. That's how that snow banding tends to work around here. You can get big differences by location, generally between about 7 and 11 in this zone right here. But from the south coast of Rhode Island into southeastern Massachusetts, amounts ranging from 11 to 16. Quite a bit of snow down along the coast. Right now, our temperatures at 10 whopping degrees in Smithfield, 13 in Providence, 16 Newport, 14 in Westerly. But you have a little bit of a wind right now coming in from the northwest. That's making it feel like -3 in Smithfield, -1 in Providence, 1 in Newport, 5 in Westerly, and 1 in New Bedford. And you can see those winds out of the northwest at 12 miles an hour. We will get some gusts at around 20 and 25 today, so enough of a wind to keep those wind chills in the single digits for a good part of the day. So keep that in mind as you're looking at these numbers on the screen. The feel likes will be much colder. Noontime, we're up to around 22. By 4 o'clock, a temperature of 20. The chance of a few snow squalls out there today. A snow squall basically is when you get that brief burst of snow, which can sometimes drop visibility, put a quick coating of snow on the roads, but snow squalls also leave as quickly as they come. But we'll be tracking that for you today as well. And also, we'll take a look at some of those temperatures on the way for the work week. And a bonus, we're going to put up even more snow totals coming in from our various cities and towns. Those details coming up in just a few minutes.
Pete, thank you. Our pinpoint weather team coverage continues for you now at 8:02, taking a live look at 95 at Broadway in Pawtucket right now. You can see that sunshine causing a little glare on the lens. That'll be your additional challenge if you're headed on the roadways this morning. But keep in mind the temperature well below freezing. Wind chills near zero, and the roads are still a little slick in some areas. Eyewitness News reporter Julianne Pixoto tracking all those conditions with Breaking News 1 this morning. Hi, Julianne.
Good morning, Brian. Well, we just left Seekonk. On the highways, you'll notice 95, 195, relatively clear, honestly. A light layer of slush, but overall it's smooth sailing on the main roadways and highways. But you can see we're here in Providence on South Main Street, and the road is still pretty covered, a layer of slush and snow. In addition to that, don't let it deceive you. There's also some ice out there. You can see still very slick on the roadways on these side streets. So you're going to want to take it much slower this morning if you're heading out of the house. But you will notice there's still a lot of plow drivers out on the streets. We passed several this morning. In fact, we even met an independent plow driver who's been awake for 18 hours straight. He's been working nonstop since 11 o'clock yesterday morning. Now, Sam Gavea has made a business of plowing for more than 2 decades. He's what you might call an expert in driving in these conditions. And here's his advice to all of us this morning.
Be careful. You know what I mean? Definitely be careful. You know, roads ain't too bad, but just be careful. There's probably black ice out there still, so drive cautiously. It's the advice I can give.
And again, if you still have some shoveling to do of your own driveway, you're going to want to bundle up. Temperatures are in the teens right now, but when the wind starts blowing, it does feel much colder than that. Live with Breaking News 1, Julianne Pixoto, Eyewitness News.
Julianne, our thanks to you. We always like to see what a storm looks like where you live. Anytime you see news or weather happening, when it is safe, we'd love to see your photos and videos. You can send them to reportit@WPRI.com. In fact, what's on your screen right now is some of the great pictures you've already sent us this weekend. We all saw a blanket of snow. We'd love to see what the conditions look like as you start your Sunday. Also, right now at WPRI.com, you will find the pinpoint storm beat. It is a full breakdown of our coverage as the storm moved through yesterday, and now the cold temperature is developing today. Some helpful tips also to help keep your family safe. Also, one of the hardest areas we are tracking this weekend, southeastern Massachusetts. Sandwich, Massachusetts, in fact, snow pounding the area. Road conditions extremely difficult there. A little closer to home, plenty of cleanup still underway in Fall River. Eyewitness News reporter Caroline Goggin has more team coverage.
As the snow has slammed southern New England, we've been tracking it mile by mile. Snow early on made driving disastrous at times. From Inside Breaking News 1, we've shown you the covered streets in the light of day and the dark of night. Slipping and sliding marked areas of 195 on Saturday, slowing traffic for much of the day. From East Providence to New Bedford to Fall River, we captured the storm at its peaks, when reduced visibility was an unfortunate reality on the roadways. As the snow continued to come down throughout the evening, the winds began to whip, creating even more of a mess of this winter wonderland. And another thing to share with you, snow piles like these that have stacked up around the area because of Saturday's snow. You're sure to see them as you make your commute on Monday morning. In Fall River with the Mobile Newsroom, Caroline Goggin, Eyewitness News.
We certainly know it'll be cold enough for those piles to stick around. Don't forget, you can download the WPRI Pinpoint Weather app right now. That way, the next time a storm comes through southern New England, you'll be ready for it. You can get that right now in the App Store and the Google Play Store. 8:06 is your time now on a Sunday morning. More local coverage coming up on Eyewitness News this morning. Our team coverage continues after the break. We'll be in Providence, hearing from the mayor there to see how crews have been working throughout the weekend to keep the roads clear. First, though, here's a look at last night's winning lottery numbers.